And welcome back, everyone, to the Quirk Creation series. This week's Quirk Creation is not brought to you by anyone. This is one of my personal lists. And so I've done, I think, one Magic the Gathering character already. I would have to double check. But I had to be sure because I thought I had done Nicol Bolas already. I really did, but I can't find him in the playlist. And in fact, I'm going to look it up right now one more time just so I'm sure I'm not just rehashing a used time, because I know I've done Nicol Bolas's Pokemon team. I think I've done his Zompacto, but I don't think I've done a Quirk series for him, or a Digimon Partner series for that matter, or a Lanticore series for that matter. I can't remember the Lanticore one, but let's see. Nicol Bolas. One second. Nicol Bolas. One second here. Let's see now. So, have I done a Quirk for him? Yeah, I did a Pokemon team. I saw that one. Or at least I remembered that one. No, it does not look like I've done a Quirk series for him. Good to know on my part. So anyway, Nicol Bolas, one of the big bads for the longest time of the Magic the Gathering franchise. Now, he's currently been defeated, and he's currently, let's say locked away. He's currently stuck on a plane he can't get off of because he's lost his ability to move through planes of existence. And he's just being jailed there by his brother until he meets his untimely end. But the question is, how do I do a Quirk for this guy? Because he's a dragon. He's a straight out dragon. And he's not just a dragon, he's a dragon mage, or dragon wizard, however you want to call it. He is a spell-casting, powerful, draconic foe. So the dragon part is a bit easier to kind of deal with, because there is a Quirk user out there who has a literal turning into a dragon Quirk. I believe she was ranked as right here, Dragon Quirk. I believe it's what her name, Ryu something. One second. It's her Quirk dragon is Ryoko Tatsuma. Ryuko Tatsuma. I believe she was ranked number, what was it, 7 or 8 in the Pro Heroes. What was it again? What was she ranked? That's a good question. What was she ranked again? One second there. In essence, what I'm trying to get at is this: she has a normal human form with a mild draconic appearance. Like she's got some dragon wings on her head for like ears, kind of. She's got sort of a she's got like this weird, like almost like dragon clawed. She ranked number 9, by the way. That's what dragon claw like headpiece. I think that's just part of her costume. She does have sharp teeth, and her eyes do have a mild draconic appearance to them. But she can turn into a dragon, more so kind of the classic European style dragon, 4 limbs, wings on the back, and technically Bolas counts that as well. But Bolas, being hyper intelligent, sentient, actually kind of stands up on 2 legs when he's walking around, or he's just hovering around a lot. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she does have a fire breath ability, if I'm not mistaken. I think no, she does not have a fire breath ability. So, long story short, whatever type of dragon Quirk you'd give him has to be very different than the one you give her. And I think the way we'd go about that is this. His Quirk would be Dark Dragon. He would definitely be a villain. And unlike her, he's stuck in dragon mode. Now, he's probably not as large as he is in the original actual lore. Because he is like 25-ish feet tall. He's a big guy. And there are individuals who Quirk's that large. I might just cut him down in half, like to about, like, say, 12 feet tall, give or take. Just so he seems a little bit more engageable, because he is very intelligent and hyper intelligent. Not to say that you can't be large and intelligent, just saying it kind of works, I think, a little bit better. He's still very big, but not like super huge. So with his wingspan, though, he probably seems a lot bigger than he is. So he looks like he does in the Magic the Gathering. He looks like he does in the Magic the Gathering. He's just on the smaller side. Maybe he'll even go as high as 15 feet. But I think the big difference here is that he has kind of all the basic abilities of a dragon. You know, he can fly. He's got enhanced durability and physicality, but he also does have a fire-breathing ability, which makes him technically better than our Ryoko right at the gate. But why do I call the quirk Dark Dragon? Well, Nicol Bolas has many different abilities. And you can even make an argument that maybe like breathing, kind of almost like Demon Slayer style breath abilities, he's able to access other abilities that, say, Nicol Bolas could use. Now, he can't use every single ability, but like raising the dead, mental dominance, all the elements. But maybe he could do powerful gusts of wind, or maybe if he practices hard enough, he could go from like fire to lightning, which lightning and fire are not the same thing, but they are connected because they are forms of plasma. So fire technically isn't, but it's they are related in terms of their forms of energy. So maybe with enough practice, you can convert fire to like lightning or something like that. But the crux of the quirk is the fact that he's almost like Rogue. What I mean by that is his physical touch literally is capable of causing people to go insane. His aura, his presence is so intense and so unwavering that it's just so malice that just a caress of his finger can drive individuals mad. That's what his main ability. That's one of his key abilities in lore. Plus, he's just ultra powerful as it is. So I think that it's a byproduct of his draconic nature that it all comes out in just his physical touch. Now, granted, unlike someone like Rogue, who every part of her skin can absorb your energy, this would be more like Shigaraki, where you literally have to, he literally has to, touch his finger to your face or something like that, or just actually touch you with his hand. But yeah, it's like the touch. I guess the way I would interpret it is, his touch is concentrate all the fear and fury of a dragon onto the person in question. So yeah, I would say I would do that. In terms of what his evolved quirk could be, awakened, I should say. I actually think it's weird to say it would be the ability to take back a human form, stay in disguise. And if he were in the series, that's how we would meet him. He's already awakened his quirk. So we would meet him not as Nicol Bolas per se, but maybe Sir Nicholas, as the moniker he was going by in Ixalan. Or some other name, and then it gets revealed that he is a big bad, and he turns into Nicol Bolas and, starts, wreaking havoc. That's my interpretation of this quirk, mind you. There's many other ways you could do just a straight-out heteromorphic dragon-type quirk, but I think this is a fun way to. By the way, yes, he came out at the womb as human, because with those horns, he would have wrecked his mom. Actually, to be fair, he probably wouldn't even come out with the horns. But, that is one thing I'm not 100% sure of. We know that people aren't inherently, usually, born with their quirks. They're usually awakened around the age of 4-ish or so. But what about heteromorphs? Are they born that way, or do they just suddenly morph when they hit about 4 years old? I'm not exactly sure on that. I don't think that's ever been explained. Let me know if you know that answer. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks next time. Later.